Scheduling criteria. CPU scheduling criteria helps to compare and choose the CPU scheduling algorithms. While deciding which scheduling algorithm is best in a given situation, we must compare algorithms based on some certain properties. These properties are known as scheduling criteria. The scheduling criteria are the properties of scheduling algorithms include CPU utilization, throughput, turnaround time, waiting time, and response time. CPU utilization. The objective of the multiprogramming is to keep CPU as busy as possible. That is, we want to keep the CPU as busy as possible. We don't want to allow CPU to remain idle. Conceptually, CPU utilization can range from 0 to 100%. However, in real systems, it should range from 40% to 90%. This means for lightly loaded systems, the minimum value of CPU utilization should be 40%, and it can go up to 90% for heavily loaded CPU. The next criteria is the throughput. If CPU is busy as executing processes, then work is being done. So how we can measure this work? How we can measure the work done? One measure of work is the number of processes that are completed per unit time. And this measure is known as throughput. For long processes, throughput might be uh, one process completed per hour, whereas for short processes, it might be 5 number of processes per second. Another criterion is turnaround time. Turnaround time, it measures the execution time of a process, starting from the time when this process was submitted. So, turnaround time is the interval from the time of submission of a process to the time of completion, is known as turnaround time. So, this means when we have submitted this process or when this process arrived in the system, starting from that moment to the moment when the process has completed its execution is known as turnaround time. So during its execution, a process may have spent time waiting to get into the memory. It may have been waiting in the ready queue for the allocation of CPU, and it has the times when it was executing on the CPU and it was performing IO operations. So turnaround time is the sum of all these times that a process may have experienced during its life cycle, starting from the moment when the process has arrived in the system to the moment when the process has left the system. Waiting time. Waiting time is the sum of the periods spent waiting in the ready queue. So whenever the process was waiting in the ready queue for the allocation of the CPU, the sum of all these times is known as waiting time. Response time. Response time is the time from the submission of a request until the first response is produced. In interactive systems, turnaround time may not be the best criterion. Often, a process can produce some output fairly early and can continue computing new results while previous results are being output to the user. Hence, response time is the amount of time a process takes to start responding. However, it should not be confused with the time it takes to output the results. In other words, we can say that response time is the amount of time a process takes to generate the first response. Let me give you an example of a response time. For example, if a user has double clicked a word processing application, so the moment when this application is loaded into the memory and user notices that application has generated some response, like user can see the icon or the loading process of the word processing application on the screen. So this time duration is known as the response time. The objective of the CPU scheduling criteria is to choose an algorithm, to choose a scheduling algorithm that ensures maximum CPU utilization and throughput. Whereas the algorithm should guarantee the minimum turnaround time, waiting time, and response time. Usually, we are concerned with the average values for these measures. For, for example, we are interested in the average waiting time that a process has spent waiting in the ready queue. However, for other measures, we might be interested in the minimum or maximum value. For example, in interactive systems, we are interested in minimizing the response time.